When we had last left Team Bald, they finally obtained the Scroll of Reversal, and also swam through 5 million super intense underground tunnels filled with steaming hot water, actually, that would probably boil them, but nonetheless they did it and emerged victorious, getting Icanth their weird eye stalk, and then deciding that maybe this Icanth guy was kind of an a-hole, and then murdered the hell out of him. And also freed the subjugated dragon Yggdrasil, and also decided that maybe they were kind of an a-hole too, and murdered the hell out of them finally as well. And then they traveled into the final chamber of Abazagal's lair, where they encountered none other than Abazagal, and decided maybe this person was kind of an a-hole, and they murdered the hell out of them too. Also, they were a dragon, and they were one of the evil ones. You know, well, they were one of those people that are just always evil in this world, all right? Dragons that are not metal or gems or whatever. What the hell? And regardless, the murdering was complete, and now it was time to murder someone else. That's right, Balthazar, who, this may surprise you, seems like kind of an a-hole. Anyway, this is Baldur's Gate 2, Enhanced Edition. Welcome back. Let's unhide all of that and head on out.
All right, then.
There we are. Good, good, good. And let's go through here, and we'll go through the portal. Lovely. Let's pop a quick save. And where will this put us? Back at the entrance, maybe? I would guess. Oh, no, wait, we still need to do the puzzle, don't we? Oh, fuck. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, my gosh, it's Elminster. Oh, shit.
Greetings, old friend. Fancy meeting you here.
Elminster?
Oh, so you do know who I am now. I must admit, you've changed more than a little since the last time we met, before you were straddling the world with your power, so to speak.
I feel like I hardly met Elminster. This was in the first game, right? We just briefly met Elminster, right, shortly following the death of Gorion, right? Isn't that when it was? Or maybe it was before the death of Gorion. Why are you here now? You've been watching my progress, I suppose? Straddling the world. Hardly feels that way. Tell me what you want and be quick with it before I gut you where you stand. You've been watching my progress, I suppose?
Watching your progress? Well, not as much as I likely should have. I wish I had known long ago that Gorion would be right. I would have done more than just warn you about your destiny, I think. Have you any idea of the havoc the Bhaalspawn have caused up and down the coast? The havoc you've caused personally? No, I don't suppose you have. Not that it's entirely your fault.
What havoc have I caused?
We Harpers have been working tirelessly for weeks now to prevent the panic from reaching a boiling point. Not a simple task. As I understand it, though, your quest is nearly at an end, correct?
I don't know, actually. I don't know. Is this... Are you telling me that I'm near the end of the game, Elminster? Is that what you're telling me? It sounds like that's what you're telling me. I think so. Why? What do you know about it? That would be your cue to meddle, I take it? I think so.
I have to leave again soon, so I can't help you much. But I can help you a little, whether you like it or not. It's important that this all ends soon, but that doesn't mean I won't lift a finger over it.
Well, you've done so much to help me, Elminster. You've done so much over the course of all my ridiculous adventures. So how can you help me, then? Oh. You're not voiced anymore.
Balthazar is known to me. His monastery is sealed up tight with powerful magic. Where he gets it from, I don't know. But you're going to have to get inside, obviously, or he'll ambush you eventually. I know it may not be pleasant to contemplate, but the rogue, Saman Havarian, holds the key to entering the monastery. He is once again with the Amkethran smugglers at the moment.
Could we... is it impossible to have killed Saemon Havarian then? Is there no way to have killed this character ever? Because now it seems like he's of pivotal importance.
As I understand it, Havarian has been into the monastery several times up until now. He may be able to help you once again if you're willing to look for his aid.
There may be another way in, but you'll have to find it on your own. Now, I must go. From this point on, attaining your destiny is completely your own affair. I wish you well.
Thanks, I guess. Journal has been updated. Okay. Both Sende and Abizagal are dead, but I've been shown a disturbing vision. Balthazar and Melisande locked in fierce combat. The disappearance of Lady Melisande is suddenly not so strange, and I cannot help but wonder at the depths of Balthazar's involvement with the Five. To find answers, I must somehow find a way into the monastery and confront Balthazar, though I suspect one of us will not survive the encounter. Okay. Like I said, we forgot. Let's immediately get back out of here and do our little contemplation.
Saspinar is good servant. Oh, yes!
God. Do you think Sespinar is going to show up in Baldur's Gate 3? Don't answer me. Don't tell me one way or the other. There's an extremely high chance, right? Unless we kill Sespinar at the end of this, hang on. Let's quick save here.
I'll show you a fight.
Die! That's not right!
I even got an insta-kill proc.
If this continues, I see little point in my remaining with your group. We are a poor match.
Hey, Sespinar, what'd you think of that?
Saspinar gladly serve the Great One.
Okay. Okay, bye. Oh, no, I don't. No, I didn't want anything. God, I thought I clicked the wrong. Oh, fuck. Okay, bye. Let's reload.
So much for that.
I think maybe we casted something. We definitely got a proc on our halberd.
Oh, yes!
Okay, let's look at the 3 cool heads. I've heard that they prevail. Oh.
Greetings, offspring of my old foe. It's time we spoke, you and I.
God, I almost forgot that you even existed. Holy hell, yeah, it is kind of, now that I think of it, it's kind of amazing that Cyric hasn't been more involved in some way, you know? Like, the main point of Siege of Dragonspear was not directly with our current plot, but there was a lot sort of talking about Cyric, which you would think there would have been more by now in the core game, without Siege of Dragonspear. Okay, let's have words.
But first, let's make sure we're not bothered by any of your so-called friends. This is a private matter.
Oh, okay.
Now then, let's get trivial matters out of the way first. Do you know who I am?
Yeah, I do. But actually, I'm kidding, I don't. I don't actually know who you are, I'm kidding. No, not a clue. You're the current god of murder? No, not a clue. Well, let's hear what Cyric has to say too. You're the current god of murder? Oh, actually I do know. God, I thought that you weren't. I thought you were somebody else. Is Cyric not? Yes, Cyric killed Bhaal at that river that we were at, remember? In Siege of Dragonspear? And wouldn't you know it, I guess that meant that Cyric became the new god of murder. Huh. I had no idea. Well, I retract all my previous commentary. Yes, you would know, wouldn't you?
I am indeed Cyric, god of murder as well as strife, lies, and illusion, among other things we needn't get into. Most recently, I've recovered from a little bout of madness. Not that that's important to you, only to find the seedlings of the former holder of my office elsewhere, like weeds. Huh. Is that with regards to something that happened in greater Dungeons & Dragons lore? A little bout of madness? There's only a bare few of the spawn left now, of course. Like you, I'm not convinced you've the temperament or desire for the office of murder, but one can never be too sure. You can imagine my concern, How do I know you're Cyric? You sure don't look like a god. No, you kinda do. Look, you're all glowy.
As opposed to what? Some grisly avatar like the Slayer? A cloud of smoke? A massive face in the sky with a booming voice? I am only here to talk, to gauge your threat to me, if any.
A cloud of smoke. Hang on. Hold up. When did Baldur's Gate 2 Throne of Bhaal come out? And when did Lost, the ABC television series, when did that come out and end? Is this in reference to that? No way. No way. It was early aughts, wasn't it? But I think it ended much later. No. No, it couldn't be. It's a coincidence. There's other deific entities that have been represented as clouds of smoke. Okay. If I were a threat to you, why wouldn't you just kill me?
If only things were so easy as that. But if I get involved in the whole Bhaalspawn mess, then my own opponents amongst the gods would intervene. Mistra or Kelemvor, perhaps.
Okay.
And it seems that Ao, the Overfather, has an interest in this as well. Which is very odd. He wishes this little climactic end for the Bhaalspawn to play itself out, without interference from the rest of us.
Okay, who is Ao, though? They're the one I'm least familiar with. I'm pretty sure we've either had run-ins with, like, representatives of Mistra and Kelemvor before, or certainly I remember reading about them. At least Mistra, or however you say it. Because that's who I thought would be a point of, like, a big major plot point of this game. You know, which it never really panned out in that case, right? Remember the like two-faced or dual-headed god or whatever the goddess of duality? The one of magic and the one of, like, magic but evil? I don't know. But, you know, the sort of icon of Baldur's Gate, Shadows of Amn. The two heads, right? I thought that's what was going on there. Isn't one of them at least Mistra? I don't fucking know. Alright. Anyway.
And so I, the great Cyric, am restricted to watching and observing. And yet if there is anyone who should feel threatened by a child of the former Lord of Murder, it is me. There is just no justice anymore. I've been watching your progress for a while. Very impressive. I've formed a few conclusions, but let's hear it from the horse's mouth. How much should I fear you?
You needn't fear me. I have no designs on becoming the god of murder. You're a god. I doubt you'd have any reason to fear me or anyone. You should fear me plenty. I'm coming for you, Cyric. I will achieve my destiny. You should fear me, like every other evil creature should. Are you evil? Yeah, I guess you're the god of murder. Don't make me laugh. I'm not going to answer that. No matter what I say, you'll make up your own mind. I have no designs on becoming the god of murder.
I see. I would have expected you to say as much. Who could have expected that this level of the Abyss, this Throne of Bhaal, would give me such problems? If only I could have destroyed it to begin with.
Why didn't you just take it over then, when you became Lord of Murder?
I didn't need it. I didn't want it. I have my own plane in Pandemonium, thank you very much. Much better than anywhere in the Abyss. But obviously I should have paid more attention to this dismal place. But it's no matter. Can't undo what's already been done. And if you try, well, that leads to all sorts of different problems. And I'd rather not open that bag of worms once again. As for you, I doubt you will seek my realm of influence. If you even get that far, that is. I have little desire to see yet another godling who might be a possible opponent, if you even have any power worth noting.
Are you going to be like the final boss?
I think you need to be tested. That is what you created these little rooms for, isn't it? To test yourself? Mistra and Ao couldn't fault me for aiding you towards that end now, could they? Perhaps we will meet again. For now, let us see how you do against my favored. I suggest you prepare yourself.
Okay. Honestly, Cyric sounds very like
all heroes.
Matthew
you
Mercer.
And Boo and I,
Right.
hamsters and rangers everywhere. Rejoice!
Okay, let's get powered up here then. Alright, and protection from evil. Let's apply some of that good haste. And we can also do resist fear. Great. And we could call down a simulacrum. Great, and I'll cast Enrage, I think. Okay.
Yep.
Get that active. Apply another speed buff. And let's try Bless.
Yes.
Okay, I'll apply Luck. And let's also throw down another cast of Improved Haste onto Minsk, I guess. And we can also cast here Aid on myself. So when is this other dude showing up? Oh, here we go. Favorite of Cyric. Alright. Okay. Oh, what the fuck?
Righteousness shall prevail!
Feel
Go.
the backhand of justice!
They all have to say the same thing. Let's get True Sight active.
What?
Oh, this is why they're so difficult to target. They're going in and out of
My
invisibility.
unholy wrath.
So, you're part of that Order of the Radiant Heart,
Whoa.
right, Anomen? The paladins and clerics that run around Amn getting outraged at everything?
I find your description bordering on insult, girl. But yes, I am a member of the Order. Why?
Well, a full 100 of them marched all solemn-like up to Candle Keep about 10 years ago. All to donate a single book to the monks. Did you know about that? No, but it sounds like something the Order might do, depending on the book. It was a big book, as I recall. I stole into the archive to look at it. Did you know it had all sorts of pictures of naked men and women? Total filth. I'm surprised the Order even had something like that. No doubt it was a book of great evil. Perhaps the Order gave it over to the care of your monks, so it would not be used by those of impure intentions. Well, I don't know about that. Winthrop caught me peeking and gave me hell like you wouldn't believe. But I noticed he kept the book in his room after that point. Vile girl! I'll not listen to any more of this. Go bother Lila Schnub. Okay. Did we do it? Was that it? Are more going to appear?
Yes.
Do I click on the big heads? Okay. I think we did it. We got quest XP. Revelations of Solar. Okay. Sure. Assault on the Enclaves. Yep. Shit, I think we did it. That one was very simple. Okay, let's level up Animan. 2 HP, 1 lore. And that's it. Well, what can you do?
Very well.
Okay, let's head on over here. God, I'm so fast. Holy shit, I love it. Oh yeah, I forgot. We need to stop putting, what do you call it, effect on Minsk.
Just as I would have thought.
The haste. Okay.
Get on. This will be soon.
Let's head on out of here. God, look at me. Holy shit. And everybody else is also kind of fast too, right? Well, no, I don't think so. Minsk shouldn't have any extra speed whatsoever.
No time at all.
Alright, well, we need to, I guess, go back to Mkethrin.
What? All right.
And we need to find Saman Havarian. Who maybe is...
I have lost my focus.
Oh, they're attacking. Look at this. Okay.
Righteousness shall prevail!
There we go. Damn, we're getting a lot of levels right now. Throw out a heal onto me. Who got a level?
Name it.
Oh, or 2 Magi. Okay, we'll take it. 1 level 8 spell, 3 lore, 1 HP. And an ability. Imowen's last one, Dragon's Breath. Okay, and for Edwin, 3 lore, 1 HP. Nothing else. Okay. Let's put a couple 8s in there. Throw on a Pierce Shield, why not? Any unique items here? Nah. Oh, Monk,
You
hostile.
asked for it.
You feel its icy breath.
I'm assuming we need to make our way to the Smuggler's Cove. I don't know for certain, but I would guess. Oh, the heal never went off.
What would you
There we
ask?
are. Okay, which one is the Smuggler's? Yeah, right over here. The easternmost one. We'll have a look.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
There we are. Oh, here we go. Yeah, little fade to black. Hey.
Speak your mind if you must.
Well, hello again, Lila Schnub. I've been waiting for you. Saman Havarian. I must be cursed to keep running into you. Are you a god of some sort? Are you actually a god? Is your name like a weird anagram for some sort of well-known trickster god or whatever who, for whatever reason, is helping me? Not you again. Just go away and leave me alone. What's this? An ambush? Big mistake staying here, Saman. I've got a score to settle with you. Okay. What's this, an ambush? Does it look like an ambush? Sorry, I've forgotten how he sounds.
Do you suppose my slaughtered comrades here will attack you? I wouldn't blame you for the thought, but I'm hardly in the mood for frivolities. This is not how he sounds. I can never nail the, like, Australian-sounding voice, which I don't even know if he actually is doing an Australian accent, but that's what it sounds like to me, a stupid fucking American. Alright. I figured you'd be coming back to Catherine soon enough. So I waited for you. I have a proposition if you're interested. What? After all you've pulled on me? Forget it. I'd rather have you stand still and let me kill you now. You've betrayed me constantly, even with those guards. Why should I trust you? Well, we already know that we need to trust Saman and Varian, at least to some degree. Whether by intent or accident, this will get us what we want. After all you've pulled on me, forget it. I've only done what I've had to. In the past, I may owe you for my unfortunate rudeness, perhaps, but overall, you and I are pretty even, Lila Schnub. What? Even? You don't think I had much of a choice with all that business in Spellhold, did you? And for all my troubles, for bringing you to the island, I ended up losing my best ship. And then, there's the business of my poor... sounding like fucking John F. Kennedy. Business of my poor men here. If it weren't for you and all those other Bhaalspawn, my little smuggling business here could have continued quietly as it was. As it is, I've lost nearly all my investment, and I'm not very happy about it. You know, maybe I would be able to get his voice a little bit closer to right if he had talked a bit more. You're not laying all your misfortunes at my feet, are you? Don't try squirming out of the retribution you deserve, Saman. It won't work. I don't care a whit about your investment. I have my own problems. And what about the business with the Githyanki? I suppose you were forced into that too? Let's say that. Well, no, that's true. Would you believe I truly didn't intend that to work out as it did? No, I don't suppose you wouldn't. Well, you survived just fine, so no harm done, right? We could argue about who's done what to whom all day, or maybe less, as I imagine my being chopped to bits might make your argument a little more effective than mine. Regardless, hear me out first. I blame Balthazar, if anything. He's made my life nothing short of difficult, and now he's gone and curtailed me completely, and harmed some perfectly innocent people. He's got to pay for that. As I understand it, you've got to get inside the monastery, and I've got a couple of ideas which might enable you to do that. Interested? I'll listen to what you have to say. I promise nothing more than that. I have no interest in hearing anything you have to offer. No, I think killing you will make me much, much happier. I'll listen to what you have to say. Now, I knew you were more reasonable than you seemed. All right, then. The best way I can think of to get inside the monastery is through disguise. I fucking knew it, the hats. My men, scavenged a few uniforms. It's enough for you and me to bluff our way past the gates. I'd need to go with you, naturally. I've done this before, and I know the proper codes to tell him. What do you get out of this? You want to come with me? Forget it, not interested. The best way? What other way is there? What other way is there? Well, the other way is quite dangerous. I wouldn't suggest it, and I couldn't go with you. Balthazar has, warded that route against me. Against me specifically, I mean. Why do you want to come with me? What do you get out of it? Fine. We'll go with your disguise suggestion. I don't care if you come or not. What's this other way? What do you get out of this? Why do you want to come with me? I get to exact revenge on Balthazar. I'm a man with a reputation to uphold, after all. I can't allow slights like this to pass, you know. And besides, I suppose I owe you one. No, I'm not interested in you coming with me. And what else? You mentioned that was only the best way. All right, then. If it will get me inside, I'm game for it. Fine, we'll do that. Double-cross me again, Saman, and it'll be the last time. Got it? I mean, I'm expecting Saman to double-cross me, right? I would be an idiot at this point, too, right? After the first instance, we should just expect that every time Saman is going to double-cross me. We'll get what we want, but there will be a catch. So I'm game.
You know, I'm game for it, and I'm expecting there to be a catch. If anything, if there's not a weird surprise in the middle of all this, that will be the surprise greatest of all. Okay. If it'll get me inside, I'm game for it. Alright then. Give me a few moments to spare. Come and talk to me again once you're ready to go. Once you're ready to go, alright? Alright. Well.
Yes.
I mean, I guess we're ready. Nothing else I can do in here, huh? Alright. Well, should I rest? Probably. Let's go back to the pocket plane real quick. Because it's entirely possible we go into the monastery disguised and we're unable to rest.
Saspinar is good servant. Oh, yes!
Okay. Good.
Very well.
Alright, Salmon, we're ready to go.
Alright. Speak your mind if you must. Alright. Speak your mind if you must.
So I'm trying to get his voice. Are you ready to go then? I've got the uniforms ready. I don't know if that's it. Fine, let's go, but you'd better be on the level. No, not yet. Give me some time yet. Forget it. I've decided I can't trust you, rogue. Fine, let's go. Would I steer you wrong, Lila Schnub? Okay. Well, maybe we didn't need the hats after all. The Bhaalspawn taint must be cleansed, brother. With the mercy of the gods it shall be so, brother. Be righteous, brother. He's starting to sound like Animan. Be righteous, brother. Maybe his voice actor is Animan's. Ooh.
Ah, Simon, you have done well, delivering the Bhaalspawn as you promised. I assume they have been drugged. We do not want any trouble after all.
I brought her, but she may be more than you can handle. I drugged this one once before. I owe her one.
I knew Balthazar was a fool to trust you, Simon.
Is that how you say his name the whole time? No, people say it different ways. Okay, well, it's rumble time. Let's go for the wizards in the back. Good. Oh, shit. They've entered some kind of orb. Oh, shoot him with some bullshit
Ready
here.
and willing.
Oh shit, one of them used time stop? But who? They all look time stop to me. This one? Or is there an invisible one? Yeah, are there invisible ones? Is that what the Rings of Fire are from? Yeah, these are their clones or whatever. They're simulacrums, aren't they? Okay. Or they're like projections, not even necessarily a simulacrum. Well, let's have at 'em. Let's get True Sight active. Throw down a fart. There we are. Great.
Get on with it. This will be simple.
Okay, what happened to Saravok here? Dude needs a dispel, I guess.
Now?
Good. Okay. Now there are two ways into this place.
No time at all.
What does this one go to? Huh.
We are all heroes.
Oh shit, it goes back out here.
You and Boo and I,
Okay.
hamsters and rangers everywhere, rejoice!
It's her. Destroy her in the name of all that is righteous. Okay, well, let's load that. It does not go where, where I thought it would. Okay, I thought that this, like, linked right back up, but it's an underground sort of tunnel. into a tower. Okay, in we go. 4,000 XP.
What is it now?
Let's get point blank AoE buff, I think. And we'll do some weak haste. Why not? Balthazar's compound may be difficult to infiltrate. I will need to find a way to get inside. Perhaps someone around the settlement will be able to help me? I think that's out of order. And let's get resist fear. Great. Oh. Is this Balthazar already?
Your presence here shows me how foolish I have been in gathering my army of mercenaries. I truly regret my wasted efforts at the expense of Amkethran's citizens.
His portrait feels so much more blurry than the others that when I see it, I almost think that like his face is deliberately blurry. Like it's some sort of scary feature that he has. Not that like the game is censoring it, but that like he's a faceless guy or something like that, right? Like there's some sort of dark magic about him that you can never see his face really quite normally. Okay. I demand to know where Melisande is. I know your secret, Balthazar. You are working with Abizagal and Sende. I am the child of a god. Did you really think your pathetic army could stop me? I know your secret, Balthazar. You were working with Abizagal and Sende. I suppose it may have appeared as such, though in truth, I've plotted their destruction ever since Melisande recruited me into the Five. What kind of lies are you spinning now? Are you saying Melisande is the leader of the Five? Are you trying to tell me that you are one of the Five of Bhaalspawn? I have to wonder. Did anyone fall for this? Everybody saw this coming a mile away, right? That Melisande was some sort of I don't know, corrupted or like compromised individual, that Melisande was working against us, right? Everybody had to have seen this coming, you know? Are you saying Melisande is the leader of the Five? Or I don't know. Maybe back when Throne of Bhaal came out, there wasn't as... No, there would have been. It's not that old of a game, right? Yeah, people would have already had enough, I don't know, have read or watched or played enough media to be aware of this kind of a trope, you know? Are you saying Melisande is the leader of the Five?
Melisande recognized the taint of Bhaal within me, just as she recognized it in Sendai, Abizagal, and the others, just as she recognized it in you.
And yet... Oh, what if she is some sort of avatar of Cyric? What if that's it, and that's how she knows all this stuff? But then... Oh, right, yeah, because if Melisande is like some sort of avatar of Cyric or whatever, she would want to end the Bhaal threat herself and kill all of the Bhaalspawn, because Cyric wouldn't want to be overthrown by the return of Bhaal. Right? That would make the most sense, wouldn't it? If she were working... If she were like a... Right, granted, it sounds like Cyric has been disposed of in some fashion or another and was unavailable. But maybe she was like a Cyric truther and was like, yeah, I'm vibing with Cyric the whole way through. I don't give a shit. Maybe that's it.
She lured me with promises of power and glory, but I followed her for a different reason. Only by joining the Five could I discover who the others were and plot their demise.
So you used me to betray the other Bhaalspawn for your own goals. I guess by killing your allies, I've done your dirty work for you. You mean you manipulated me? Used me as a tool against the other Bhaalspawn? I guess by killing your allies, I've done your dirty work for you. I wish I could take the credit for this brilliant ruse, Lila Schnub.
But it seems I was not the only member of the five who plotted the downfall of the others.
Melisande is the puppet master, pulling your strings in this staged production. I have merely tried to stay out of your path for as long as possible, anxious to see if you would prevail.
Yeah, I think it's so on the nose with this turn of events that it's Melisande, that Melisande is the one, like, behind a lot of this shit. That it's less of a question, did you figure it out, and more of a question of how long did it take you to figure it out, you know? Which, at the same time, I don't want to come off as saying, like, you know, it's necessary for any, like I've mentioned this before in a bunch of videos. I don't think it's necessary for a well-written story to be able to pull off a twist, right? If you see it coming, that doesn't necessarily make the twist or whatever worse or anything, right? I don't think that necessarily would detract from it, right? Unless you're specifically building the sort where it is pivotal that the twist be a big shock to whoever is, like, playing, watching, reading, whatever. Which I think building a twist in that way is a bit of a lesser twist, right? I don't know. Because you still get stuff like dramatic irony and whatnot, where, you know, the player character doesn't know or whatever, right? Alright, well, this is all just an elaborate lie. I don't believe you. Why would Melisande have gathered the five only to plot their destruction? Let's say that. It matters not, Lila Schnub. In the end, both Melisande and I have what we want. The other members of the five are dead, though she and I remain at odds. And now I suppose you plan to kill me, so you can resurrect Bhaal all by yourself? Oh no, Lila Schnub. I have no such designs. Bhaal's taint is an evil blight upon the world. I've no intention of bringing the Lord of Murder back into existence. My plan is much more altruistic. I have vowed to exterminate all of Bhaal's children, forever wiping the realms clean of his tainted existence. You have merely helped me in my goal. But you are a child of Bhaal as well. What happens to you?
Once I am certain I am the last, once I know there are no others, I will perform a ritual suicide. Bhaal's evil will die with me, but first I must end your evil existence.
But I'm not evil. I'm a force of good and justice. You sound like a hypocrite to me, sentencing those you have no right to judge. You won't be the first to try and kill me, and probably not the last. How noble. I'll enjoy spilling your pretentious guts all over the floor. I mean, if it's true, you're sentencing those you have no right to judge. That is very true, and you are a hypocrite for it. Right? Like, but his counter-argument will be that the ends justify the means, that Bhaal returning is a far greater evil than anything that he could have possibly done, you know? So I want to hear what he'll say if I mention that I'm a force of good and justice. He'll probably say the same thing, right? That my goodliness does not outweigh the evilness of the return of Bhaal, right? But I'm not evil. I'm a force of good and justice. People sing the praises of your name, Lila Schnub. You strive to walk the path of virtue, but your intentions are meaningless compared to the consequences of your existence, right?
How many bodies have you left in your wake? Hundreds? Thousands? Ceridouche is a smoking waste. How many other cities and towns have you brought destruction raining down upon?
But it wasn't my fault. I'm a victim of circumstance. I can explain everything if you give me a chance. And how many corpses have you left behind, Balthazar? I bring destruction wherever I go, and I revel in the blood. I am death incarnate. Fuck, that goes kind of fucking hard. Okay, so sometimes the evil responses and stuff are a little goofy, but man, that one went kind of hard. Alright. Huh. I'm a victim of circumstance.
I am much the same, Lila Schnub. Our mere presence brings death. It is inevitable. It is our destiny. We are not to blame. We are slaves to our father's tainted blood.
Yeah, I think that's, I mean, I probably wouldn't say that we are slaves to his tainted blood per se, right? But we are not to blame for the prophecy, right? We are not to blame for all of this. We are, right? We are in our own ways, all of the children of Bhaal, we are all victims of circumstance, right? Because we're born into prophecy that we are bound by. Okay.
And as your power grows, so shall the ruin sown in your passing. Kingdoms will fall, and the rivers of Faerun will run with blood.
Oh my god. It's just like they said way back in the day. Back in Baldur's Gate 1. Holy shit. Fucking A. How did they know? How did they know? Did they know I was Bhaalspawn? Who was it that said? Was it Montaron? Old dead-ass Montaron in my fucking inventory right now? God, this would be the perfect time for him to come back to life magically and say that again. Or maybe it was his friend, the other one. Also dead. In some fashion or another, right? Okay. No, I do not accept this destiny you are laying on me. You condemn me based on my possible future? That is not justice. I like the sound of that. You condemn me based on my possible future? That is not justice.
Further conversation is pointless. I have a task which I must complete. Your death is a necessity, Bhaalspawn.
I am surprised that no one else has really, like, run through the logistics of it would just be a lot more friendly if we just made more Bhaalspawn, right? Like, what if everybody became a little bit Bhaalspawn, right? What if almost every living being eventually in the far-flung future, we just kept making more and more Bhaalspawn, right? Everybody just keeps fucking. There's safety in that as well, right? You don't have to kill anybody, just, you know, there should always be a Bhaalspawn to bang in at some point. And if there isn't, you know, then everybody is dead, right? Then we've all died anyway to some other cause. And then Bhaal can come back and whatever the fuck, it doesn't matter, we're all dead anyway. That said, you know, undeath exists in this universe. We go to some sort of plane of existence afterwards or whatever. Definitely confirmed. Yeah, I don't know. Still, it feels a lot more egalitarian to just just announce, all right, Bhaalspawn, it's time to start up the Bhaalspawn brothel or whatever, right? Let's start up the Bhaalspawn baby machines and get them fucking churning out Bhaalspawn left and right. You know, seems a lot nicer than, maybe the other way to get rid of to defeat the prophecy is to just kill a shitload of people. Okay. Though, that said, maybe at one point that was the solution. That's it. Well, also, that couldn't have been, because the timeline doesn't make sense, right? I keep thinking that Bhaal was walking around like hundreds of years ago, and that is just not the case, right? I was seeing that this was centuries, if not millennia, like the world was in a primordial fucking state when all this shit was going down, the time of troubles and all that. But as has been illuminated to me, or reminded to me, by gentle viewers like you, that ain't the fucking case at all. Alright. Sure. Let's fucking rumble.
Huh?
There we go. And let's also get a defensive harmony. Great.
Yes.
Let's charge up a time stop, I think. And we could also summon a planetar. Why not?
Yes.
Get everybody some shielding who can muster it.
What?
Monks over here are turning on us. Sure.
What do you wish?
Okay. Good. None of them seem to have resisted the time stop or whatever. Or gotten a save throw versus it. I guess that's the jargon that we use these days, resist, rather than succeed at a saving throw. Okay, let's try a little bit of a Pierce Shield on Balthazar. And let's line up the debuffs. Good. And we'll throw down a fart.
Take that!
Cool. And you know what? Let's throw down another one here in the center. Great. Let's see. Let's try and get another... what can we do here? Let's try another Pierce Shield, I think. Let's use Greater Whirlwind attack. Lovely. They're all getting blown up now. Oh, what is this? Some sort of weird effect going off. Oh, he's like teleporting. Okay. I'm being whooshed away.
I shall go forth at your command.
There we are. Still taking care of business. No problem. And let's see, what else can we do? Let's try another fart. And let's launch a, what do you call it here? Magic missile. Dude is healing up, huh? God, look at how fast I get back into it. No, Animan is not controllable at present. Oh, there we go. Nope, no, he's not controllable again.
Bother someone else.
Let's put Resist Fear down, I think. See if that does anything. Okay, and Balthazar, where are you? Is that you? I think so. Can we throw down a nice heal or anything like that? I don't think so. We can put an Insect Plague on him from the Planetar. Jeez, Animan, you're getting fucked up here, bud. Let's throw an Autoluke on him. Nope, too late. Well, we killed him.
The greatest of the Bhaalspawn, the Five, have been destroyed, Godchild. Nearly all of Bhaal's essence has been returned to the source. Your journey is nearly complete.
But the Five aren't destroyed. Melisande remains. So Bhaal is being resurrected. Is that what you're telling me? So what do I have to do now? Yeah, let's just get this over with. The Five aren't destroyed. Melisande remains.
The one you know as Melisande is not a member of the Five, Godchild. She is no child of Bhaal.
What if she's like a child of Cyric, huh?
The dead god Bhaal has not been resurrected. You must understand what awaits you at the end of your journey, Godchild. And for this, the one you know as Melisande will explain for herself.
Oh, here?
I am here. Speak quickly.
Oh no.
You are here at my sufferance, spirit. You will answer our questions.
I am no dead thing. You have called a piece of a living goddess to you, however you have done it. Should I become aware of what you have done, you will pay dearly.
Huh. Okay. A piece of a living goddess.
You are no goddess yet, mortal. The prophecy has not come to fruition.
It will soon enough. Everything has happened as I wished it, and this will be no different. All of Bhaal's essence will be mine!
Then explain yourself. If you are correct, it shall make no difference in the end.
True enough. So be it. My name is Melisande the Black-Hearted, High Matriarch and greatest Deathstalker of my Lord Murder's Bhaalist temple. 'Twas I who led all the chants in his holy name.
Oh. You're not with Cyric at all, okay. Huh. So you are a Bhaalist. So why don't you want me to... Why don't you want Bhaal back? What? Why are you doing all this? What the fuck are you doing? Wait, what the fuck are you doing?
Was I who harbored his avatar when the Lord of Murder was cast down to walk among us in the time of troubles. To his greatest priestess did he come for succor.
Okay. Sure. I mean, why wouldn't you want one of these other Bhaalspawn to, like, go avatar mode? Right? Or do you think that I'm going to do it? Even though I've told you that I'm not? Are you going to force me to do it through, like, torture or something? How will you torture me? Oh.
To my most trusted Deathstalker did I entrust the secrets of my resurrection.
This is how Bhaal sounds?
One of his priesthood needed to have access to the essence that would be collected from the Bhaalspawn. One of his priesthood would have to perform the necessary rites to give the dead Lord of Murder back that essence. And so, great Lord Bhaal entrusted that duty to me. After his death, I alone retained access to his essence, and my power grew as each one of his mortal children died, their divinity returning to the source.
Oh, okay.
And so you have betrayed me, Melisande the Black-Hearted. The time draws nigh, and yet you perform no rites!
That is correct. Remain dust, my foolish god.
Wait, maybe you are down with Cyric. What? What are you trying? What are you doing?
I created the Five, loosed the god spawn at each other's throats, all the while promising those fools that they would serve at Bhaal's right hand. Well, they can, in limbo for all I care. It was I who masqueraded as the protector of Bhaalspawn, herding the ones that the Five could not find to their doom. I led the last Bhaalspawns to Saradush and had them slaughtered!
Yeah, I figured that. But what are you trying to accomplish here? It sounded at first like she was like, yeah, I'm the realest Bhaal lover of all fucking time. Right? Not you fucking ones who were born into it. Right? I love Bhaal more than anybody could possibly imagine, but then now it sounds like she doesn't? Okay, but you couldn't have known that I would be there.
No, that's true. I knew that Ilisera would perish against your might, but I did not expect you to show up quite so soon. Still, you proved a fortunate arrival. Getting rid of one of the Five without it looking like my doing was one thing. But with you already in Saradush, I could turn you on Yagashura as well, after I let him into Saradush to kill the other Bhaalspawn, of course.
I'm of two minds of how this is being delivered to us. Right? Like, this is pretty important exposition and whatnot, you know, but I can't help but feel like it's a little contrived, you know, that we come here and stand before Solar, who's just like, come, Bhaalspawn, come and hear the story of the game you are playing, right? I feel like it's delivered in a kind of, I don't know, very mechanical and methodical way. It doesn't feel super, like, natural, like the events are really just playing out. It feels like they're like, yeah, this is the story we have written. Listen, you know? I don't know how I feel about getting all of this unveiled to us in such a way in the Pocket Plane, you know? Like, earlier when it was all just mystery and foreboding and stuff that it was like, yeah, this will make sense later on. I was kind of into that, but now they're getting into the point where it's just like, people are just telling me shit, you know? I feel like it'd be cooler if like we were actually out there and Melisande, like even if Melisande did like an evil stereotypical villain speech, I feel like that would be a little less contrived and more just tropey, right? But here, Solar has just yoinked a part of Melisande, it sounds like, and Melisande is just like spilling the fucking beans. Okay.
And then you turned on the rest of those paranoid fools while I distracted them. The 5 were the last thing I had to deal with before I could become the Lady of Murder myself. And you've dealt with them nicely.
Like, what I'm saying is that I like that this is happening. I just don't know how I feel about the way in which it's being delivered to the player. You know, like I said, it feels a little contrived. It feels a little like, I don't know, like we should have, it should have been laid out a little bit more naturally. It shouldn't have been like, it feels stilted, you know? Okay. It's not over while I'm still alive. You tricked and used me. I'll kill you for that. You've taken my rightful place. I won't allow it. I'll stop you, Melisande. You won't get away with this. So you've gotten what you wanted. No need for me to be involved then. Lady of Murder, huh? Any chance you need a right-hand woman? So, how will you become the Lady of Murder then? Especially if Bhaal doesn't want that. How will you do it when you're not Bhaalspawn? How are the rules working now? I don't think I fully comprehend what the fuck is going on, like what the fuck she's trying to do. She wants to become the Lady of Murder, but how if she's just a priestess? Wouldn't she need a Bhaalspawn to be the vessel if she is not Bhaalspawn herself? Or is her thinking deliberately flawed? One of two things are happening. Either her plan, her scheme is intentionally flawed, and it's something that we'll be able to bring up later, you know, a la Fallout 1's encounter with the Master, and you have the correct skills and everything. Or, oh god, sorry, I lost my train of thought. Either the game is deliberately making her logic be flawed, or they've changed the rules, right? Or there are rules that I've been previously unaware of, right? Which feels, if there are rules in which I've been previously unaware of, I don't know, it feels a little dissatisfying to just learn about here. You know, like, surprise, the twist wasn't the ways in which the rules laid out before you function, but rather that there are complete rules that you're unaware of. You know? That there would be. What did you say you were? You were just like a priestess or something, huh? God, I can't even find it anymore. Yeah, true enough, so be it. My name is Melisande, the Blackhearted, High Matriarch and greatest Deathstalker of my Lord Murder's Bhaalus Temple. So if you're the High Matriarch, does that mean you're the mother? No. No, right? Maybe. Maybe matriarch is more like an honorific and less like to be taken literally. That you're like the one who birthed the most Bhaalspawn or whatever. Because that would make sense if you want to fuck over Bhaal in that way, in that you're like, you know, to lean on tropes again, like his scorned wife or whatever, his scorned lover now seeks revenge and power. It was a long-term play. But still, even then, I don't know how you plan to do jack shit when you're not Bhaalspawn yourself. Huh. I guess you don't need to be Bhaalspawn to do it then, right? You could be fucking anybody, right? So long as you have the source? What did she say all the essence was coalescing into? Is it like physically a MacGuffin, or is it going inside of her body? I guess I don't understand that. Huh. Okay. Anyway, sorry, let's respond to what you've said. It's not over while I'm still alive. You tricked me and used me. I will kill you for that. You've taken my rightful place. I won't allow this. I'll stop you, Melisande. You won't get away with this.
I have most of the essence of Bhaal under my control, fool. I am nearly a goddess. I control the entire abyssal realm that was once Bhaal's. All of the Throne of Blood.
I guess maybe this is... Maybe we can owe this up to the fact that I don't know how gods are made, right? It sounds like you can just ascend into godhood, but I don't know the nature of that. I guess this is how. This is it. Maybe it's different depending on the deity? I have no idea. Yeah, how does it work? Right? If Joaquin is a dead god, how come whoever killed Joaquin didn't just become also the god of whatever Joaquin was the god of? You know, similar to Bhaal and then Cyric, right? How the fuck does any of this shit work? maybe I'm thinking too much about this and I shouldn't be, right? Maybe I'm thinking about it a little too fucking much, right? Maybe I'm trying to map this out and this is not the type of shit that you should be trying to map out and make sense of. It ain't that kind of fucking game. Okay.
Do you dare come and face me there? Or shall I have to hunt you down like the sorry dog that you are?
Oh, I'll come, all right. The Throne of Bhaal belongs to me. I'd confront your kind of evil wherever I had to go, and I will win. I will never let you get away with this. Someone has to stop you. It appears you will leave me little choice. Too bad for you. Oh, stop. Now you're scaring me. Ooh, yawn. If you were any good, Melisande, you wouldn't have needed to resort to trickery in the first place. Ooh, I like that. If you were any good, Melisande, you wouldn't have needed to resort to trickery in the first place.
Then why wait? Let's see how the prophecy ends right here and now.
Oh shit, as you wish.
Enough. A battle here will solve nothing.
Oh, okay.
Your course is set, godchild. Return to your pocket plane, and when you are ready, you will need to end its existence. Then you will be within the Throne of Blood, and Melisande will be at hand.
Oh, okay. We will end the existence of the pocket plane? What about everybody that's in here? What's gonna happen to all my friends who are in here? Oh no, are we gonna kill them all? We gonna murder them all?
She is not yet done taking the essence of Bhaal's children. I suggest that you move quickly, godchild.
What? There's more essence?
The prophecy awaits.
Okay. You open a door for me? Alright. Man, it really sounds like we're at the fucking end of the game. Sounds like we only got like a couple videos or something remaining. Holy shit. This has really gone fucking fast. Oh. Okay.
Get on with it. Yes.
Oh, there we are. Well, holy shit. I suppose when next we return, we'll have already resurrected Animan, and we'll level up Sarevok, and maybe we'll be ready to haul ass out of here and go take on Melisande, it sounds like. Who isn't actually a, like, child of Cyric or, like, a Cyric lover or anything like that. I thought that them showing us Cyric there was a hint as to, like, the true nature of all this. Because that would make a lot of sense. That would be like, oh, yeah, of course, I forgot about that. Right? That was me legitimately, like, earnestly forgetting. Right? I don't know. We'll see how it all plays out. All right. Until next time, please take care of each other.